Hello Leo, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and this is your Venus retrograde season relationship cross reading. So I'm looking mainly at love, and we know that Venus is retrograding through the sign of Gemini. It started mid-May and it will last until end of June. But Venus will still be in the sign of Gemini until early August. So this is past situations, people coming back from the past to redo, relook at. Now, if you're interested in which area of life, dear Leo, you will be affected in for your own personal sign, I do have the link in the description box below where I've done the astrology for each and every sign. So let's look at your relationship cross and see what's going on with love. So in the distant past, Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, I feel as though you've both come from a relationship where you were not happy, and that's how you connected. So finding solace and finding support through each other. Let's look at the now, and we've got the Sun card, which is beautiful, and this is your own card. This is the card of Leo. Look at that. The sun is shining on this relationship right now. What happened? Where were you coming from in this relationship? Let's see. And you were the Ace of Cups, so your heart was open. You truly fell in love here, no doubt. And you were very motherly towards this person, to this connection. So you provided a lot of security, emotional security to your person. Now, some of you have got strong water in your chart. Let's have a look, because the Sun card is also a card of healing. So let's have a look at the other person. Seven of Pentacles. So what this is saying is that this person was seriously very slow moving. You could have been dealing with an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But also, this is a person who valued this situation. They built it up to a certain point, but this is the 7, it's not the 10 of Pentacles. So 7 can be a conflict, a number of conflicts. So we've got double earth, which Leo, you may have strong earth in your chart as well. But what is showing up now is that this is a time of healing, clarity, and maybe even being truthful. The sun does show things that were hidden. Let's look at the near future and what will happen with this relationship. And we've got the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords can mean a card of mind games, but it can also mean that there are people in the way. You've got two fives. But also, I'm going to say that the Five of Swords does speak of the intellectual conflict. And I believe that it's more your partner that is conflicted than yourself. But the Five of Swords can also say that if people are against this relationship, then you're both willing to do the work. And you're going to be stepping on some toes, but doesn't matter. Let's have a look. We've got the Page of Wands, which is someone who's willing to take a risk. Okay, this is you, no doubt. We've also got the Ace of Swords. So this is a successful new beginning. Ace of Swords is something that speaks of truth. So the Ace of Swords can mean also severing ties with the past, with past relationships. We do have two aces here. And the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a card of independence. Maybe, dear Leo, you've been dealing with someone that had more important things. So their values were more based around the physicality or the what you brought to the table. So they bring the Seven of Pentacles. What do you bring? You know what I mean? So that could be the conflict where you're more open-hearted. They're more about the practical and the reality side of it, or even anything to do with values and monetary things. So let's have a look at the Lenormand. We've also got air here, which is very intellectual. So This could mean a difficult conversation or not being on the same page. And I see, dear Leo, you're fire, so and I'm going to say that, of course, you are much more spontaneous. If you're dealing with an earth sign, they're very slow moving, and you may feel conflicted and maybe even having a sense of not being valued. Let's have a look. And we have the divine feminine, which is someone that is very stable, someone who is very dependable, the girl next door. So if you are female, this is you and your energy. If you are a male out there, then this is your partner. I usually see her as earth, so she's someone very stable. We've got the sun, which is Leo. This is clarity, this is true love. They do feel the connection. There is true love here. You've got the sun twice. But don't forget that Leo is also the house of fun, but also risk-taking and children. And we do have a few children here. So you may be dealing with a mother. What am I saying? You may be the mother here. And because we've got the sun here, which is the card of children, maybe both of you have got your own children. So this could be a relationship that has brought you the security, because the Five of Pentacles is two people that have had a sense of lack, but they have each other. Now, if you could see here, this person he's on his own, which means to me that some person put, and I believe it was your partner, they put more weight on the physicality or what, you know, their relationship would bring to them. Okay, so dealings around worth, the worthiness, the manifestation of more, so feeling much more comfortable. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's have a look at another card. We've got the sun and the moon. So the moon is the masculine, the sun is the feminine. And in the Lenormand, the moon doesn't speak so much about fears, but more about a very strong connection. So a very deep connection. The sun, of course, is the card of healing and true love. I do feel here that this is the father and the mother. So for sure, you're both coming from relationships where there are children concerned. And we've got the tree, which can be a very spiritual connection, but this is also your lineage, the family, stability, something long-term, right? And this could also speak about a past connection and growing personally. So growing through difficulties. This is Saturn in Capricorn. So growing through difficulties. But the essence of this relationship is the sun mainly. And the sun is all about healing. Okay, for Leo, please, Spirit. Leo and their love life. What's going on? Heart-to-heart conversations. And we've got give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. What this is saying to me is that there's been conflict. Or you're going to be going through conflict. Someone was obviously not happy. I would say this is you. You were not happy and you were conflicted. This could be a harsh conversation as you both maybe think in different ways. So Five of Swords is an imbalance. It is a 5. So saying that here, giving your relationship a chance, work on it. So I'm going to say also that whatever is going on around you, and this could be relating to family issues, you do feel a very strong connection, as this is the card of a spiritual connection, but you need to have those honest conversations here. So maybe your partner was holding back on their emotions and you felt conflicted, dear Leo. Now, it's funny that we've got heart, okay? Heart to heart. We know that Leo is the heart. I do feel as though, Leo, you were more open where your heart was concerned, whereas you were dealing with someone that was not. Let's see. In the distant past, we've got the Fool here. But there was something weird and wonky. As you could see in this deck, we've got something that is not right. Okay? This is self-worth issues. Okay? This is very similar to the Chiron energy. So open wounds from the past where connection is concerned, but also what is important. Were you feeling worthy of this connection? And I feel as though this could be for both of you. If either of you or both of you were dealing with past self-worth issues, I think that you've come together to heal those. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the position of you with the Ace of Cups. And we've also got the Queen of Chalices. So Queen of Cups, dear Leo, yes, you were very open, but you need to trust your intuition. And you are. We know that the Queen of Chalices is someone very spiritual. You were very open with your emotions. Let's look at your partner. And they have the Strength card. So maybe trust issues. Maybe they didn't have the courage to move forward. They may have seen you as someone very strong and independent, and they didn't know if they could be worthy of this connection. Maybe they felt conflicted. Okay, but this could also speak of trust issues. But it can also speak of a lot of, holding back. I do feel that they were holding back. You were trying to tame this wild beast, and you're probably still trying to do that. But, with the Sun card here, it does speak of a lot of happiness. Let's look at that Five of Swords. And we've got the Ace of Wands. So there may be a bit of a shaky ground here. But yes, we've got fire and air. This can be quite explosive, but very strong. Very, very strong. So there is, the light is going to come on, the new beginning and the inspiration. There's a lot of sexual friction here, as I feel as though there is so much passion here, but for whatever reason, I feel that there's been a lot of friction. Fire and air. Five of Swords. There's been a lot of friction. And I feel as though this is like a pressure cooker that's ready to explode if there is no communication. Okay? Watch out for any external situations coming in to bring you a lack of balance. Watch out for competition. You may be dealing with someone that is surrounded by a lot of suitors, let's say, dear Leo. You could be dealing with someone that's quite popular. We know that the Five of Swords does speak of competition as well. But I do feel that we've got the heart here. We really do. And there needs to be clarity and honesty. And this card says to me that maybe in the past someone was not completely honest with you. Okay, and it does say give your relationship a chance. Let's have a look at this Knave of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. And the general energy says that there is, the idea of wanting to take that risk and go on that journey. And this is the general energy. So this could speak to both of you. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles here. And the Queen of Pentacles is someone that's very stable. And again, Queen of Pentacles is another mother. She's the mother of earth. She will bring the manifestation of that physical, tangible relationship. Okay, and there's a lot of motherly energies here, which I feel as though your partner is seriously wanting something that is very long term, and that's why they were having trouble deciding on whether they're going to take that next step. I feel, dear Leo, for those of you that have got strong earth in your chart, some of you could be on the cusp with Virgo. Okay, because you do have the Queen of Cups here, another side of you. Queen of Cups, it could be Pisces, which is your 7th house. So you do want something stable, and I feel as though if you are dealing with an earth sign, we've also got Leo here, so they also need, and I'm going to say, someone that's going to be very stable for them, someone that can provide, give them the security of something long term, but not only, also anything to do with values. I feel that the conversation that will be had in the near future will be around values. And be careful that there is no argument here. We've got fire and air. So take it slowly, a step at a time. All right, dear Leo, I will leave you with that. But, sorry, I forgot. Let's take a handwritten message. So, looks as though your partner was holding back. They're conflicted about opening up to what the reality is of the situation here. Let's take a message from them. My heart still bleeds for you. I'm not living, just breathing. Now, this could be them, this could be you. Let's take another card. I'm lost, I don't know what to do. I will go with my gut. I've got no choice. So this is a number 11. 11 is karma. So maybe you've been through a difficult karmic cycle. So someone is really shattered. And I feel as though maybe your partner closed the door on you as they needed to make a choice. It was a difficult choice for them, dear Leo, and it could be that your heart has been bleeding. But we've got the Sun here in the now position. You've still got a fight on your hands, but we've got the new beginning here. We've got the Ace. Okay, so I will leave it at that. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.